Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Console Care here, bringing you another episode of Nintendo's Rags to Riches Challenge. Here are the rules. Here are the classes and the in-game objectives. We are on the island of Folklore. Yes, we are still on the island of Folklore, which makes us a farmer. Here are the exceptions to help us make those 20 million bells. So if you missed last episode, we decided to do a campsite remodel. It is a series. It is a domino design. It's affecting a whole section of my island. I need to shift just one square. Just kidding, just kidding. A little more than one square this time, but I am excited about this build, and I hope you are too. And it's going to be awesome. However, we need to do some other design changes in order to be able to finish the campsite design. Of course, one thing leads to another. So let's talk to Izzy. Good morning, Izzy. It's Wednesday, August 30th. That's the other excitement, is September is tomorrow. I believe, or the next day, but soon, and it's Shark Month. September is Shark Month. Yes. Oh, look at that. As the we did in fact move our campsite to the new area. So that is quite interesting and exciting that we got a campsite villager. Well, we'll see what happens with that. According to the rules, I have to try to take them. They make me play games, and sometimes I lose and sometimes I win. The last one we got was a horrible campsite villager. It was Drago the dragon, and he looks like he's been taped together with scotch tape. That's the only way to describe him. Okay, so Gonzo wrote me a letter. Trying on your own clothes in the mirror, you bought 'em, so you already know what they look like. Just throw on whatever and start your day. Yeah, I'm not exactly a fashion guru. Okay. Not sure what the point of was that comment. Are you making fun of my pineapple hat, Gonzo? I don't know. I'm waiting for my villagers to change my outfit. Before we get into the campsite stuff, let's just check our flowers real quick. We won't process them just yet. There's Drago. Here's the man himself, Mr. Scotch Tape. Isn't he hideous? Isn't he? If he's your favorite, I do apologize, and I question your judgment, to be honest. Yeah, I'm out for a walk, that's all I'm doing. I'm not working my bones to the bone. Alright, what are you saying, Drago? Too big to see across, but too small for a monster? Well, that's good. I think you are the monster, Drago. I really do. Alright. Oh, we actually got some flowers over here. We haven't been getting much. So I think this is a pink flower. Sometimes it's hard to tell when it's just in the ground as a bud. I'm waiting for a purple rose, and we got denied. No purple over here, not even a sucker. But more importantly, what did we get for gold roses? Anything? Anything? Bunch of branches. Yeah, just a bunch of branches back there. Ooh, here we go. One gold rose. Okay, one gold rose and one sucker. That's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we'll deal with that later. We'll have to shake our trees. I would like to go find the bottle. Here it is. Alright, I am hoping for a bookcase DIY or a really good cooking recipe. Those are my two wish lists. This new DIY recipe was inspired by a scene in a novel I'm reading right now and really enjoying. Oh, look, it's from Vesta. Oh, I haven't had Vesta. I tried the recipe myself and loved it, so it seemed worthwhile. Try it if you have the materials. Dig. I probably don't. Stacked shopping baskets. That's one I have never had, and I have no idea what it looks like. So let's take a quick look. I know we're here for the. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is my problem. I hate this. I get a DIY and I don't have the item. Is that an. So that's an item. That's not another DIY. I think that's what I'm learning is that this is an item because I wanted to make this gold vase, but you have to have a fine. No, I wanted to make this gold urn, but you have to have a metal pot. And I was like, well, I don't have a recipe for a metal pot. But then I discovered that it was in my catalog. So I could, in fact, make this if I have gold. I am down to 1 gold. Thank you very much. After making my swag gold. So let's just rehash this camping project. We'll rehash it. Let's go up here. I gotta go get the balloon. Interruptions, I tell you. So hard to stay focused. So much going on. Oh, please don't go in the water. Please don't go in the water. Okay. Was it worth my time? Was it money? Nope. Not even something I want. All right. So, we moved these flowers. Let me just walk you through this. We moved these flowers. Oh, I got some flowers. Okay, so still haven't gotten black off of these, but got a pink. That's kind of random. I don't think I even need that. I think I'm ready to get rid of. I think it's the white that I'm supposed to get rid of. I need to look it up. And we don't, and this purple is probably a sucker purple. We don't need any more of that. So we can trim it down just a tiny bit more, but it's coming along. All right, so these flowers were, and I have a couple over here. These flowers were up top where I originally wanted to build the campsite. And I moved them down below because I moved them down below because I just wanted it to be closer to my other flowers and not be climbing up the stairs and all that. But last episode, if you were here, I did all this terraforming. Oh, Drago. I did all this terraforming. I made this level. I put this level back. Hello, Peggy. Do you want to leave? Do you want to leave? You're not my favorite. Yes, yes, Peggy wants to be gone. Sorry for all of you out there that love Peggy, but I do not. I'm not a pig person. It's not that you don't love it here, it's just you need some adventure. I totally get it. Go get it, Peg. Yeah. See, isn't this weird that it happens the same time you have a campsite villager? Like, so I'm gonna lose too. All right. Maybe I should have went and talked to the campsite villager before talking to her. Then maybe it would have replaced her. I don't know. All right. So, anyways, the last episode, I did all this terraforming, put this cliff back because my original plan was to do a really cool, hopefully cool, campsite with a rock garden. And so, yeah, I know it's a mess, but that's what I went back to. And so we did a bunch of math and hurt our brain and went through and figured out, and I had things all figured out just in this space, in this built up space. And then I realized that the campsite actually is not a 4x4. I mean, technically it is, but it takes up an extra square. I thought it was a 4x4, but it actually takes up an extra square here. And I wasn't sure if because what I'm doing is a campsite, floating campsite. So I wasn't sure if I would be able to put water right up against it on this square, if it'll let me. I'm not sure about that. So what I ended up doing is deciding, okay, we're gonna put the camps. We don't just want the campsite. We want it to have a few trees and a little entrance, and then the rock garden around it. So I took that rock garden out that was in front, and I'm going to put it surrounded around the campsite. I think that will be really cool. And then have some kind of little entrance. So what I ended up doing is having a 10 by 10 for the campsite, and then we'll have the rock garden around it. But that means that, and I'm trying to fix the water so that it kind of flows. Right now it's not good. It's a good start. So I needed a little bit extra, and just wasn't fitting, and it wasn't a move it over one square kind of thing. I tried that and it still wasn't working for me. And so what I realized is I need to move the museum and the sisters over, which means, that domino effect I was talking about, which means we need to take out this vegetable area and move it over, move these two over, and then I'll have room for my massive campsite and floating rock garden. But I don't mind because I have so much flour, it's ridiculous. And I don't really need this vegetable area. I had put some potatoes in just for the heck of it. And so I just need to find, I'm just going to sell these potatoes, kick these rocks out, find a space for the pears, and which I might just put behind, I might put it in our tiered residential area. So I was like, okay, no problem, that'll solve that. But it means terraforming this area up, unless I want to bring it down. But either way, these flowers now are in the way. So before I can even do that, in order to do the campsite, I need to find a place for the flowers so that I can move the buildings over so that I can finish the campsite. So domino alert. Yep. So I was like, where am I going to put these flowers? I've got about 10 or 11. And I thought, well, I could maybe put them with the rose garden. I'd like them to all be the same spot. It would be a lot easier to manage. But if we go over there, there's really not enough room right now. Maybe if I had finished my flower quest, my rose quest, I mean. Oh, here's my third rock. I need to get those taken care of. Maybe if I had these cleared out, but even so, I don't know. It would be tight. So then I thought, ooh, what if we totally revamp the yards, and make them farmers, make them flower farmers, and maybe have a flower garden that goes across here. And I thought, oh, that would be cool, and then it would be close by. But when I do a count, I really only have 4 squares or have no path, which I want to have a little decoration, so I didn't want to do that. Wouldn't really be enough room. I don't want to wipe out the path in front, the walkway in front, or their walkway, and I didn't want to move the houses back. Can you imagine? Oh, too much work. And I want to have trees behind the houses. So this is what I came up with. I'm rambling my idea, trying to help you understand what is in my brain, which is a challenge and a little scary, but I digress. So I cleaned up this whole area, moved everything out. put a couple of benches and some bushes back here, and then the flower garden. And I think this is more my style, like clean, not cluttered, but decorated. City, but also farm. Tropical for sure. I love the tropical feel. So it's a challenge. It's tropical is supposed to feel enclosed, but I don't want it to feel cluttered. I know it's a tough it's a tough balance. So I've got 6 here, and then I was like, okay, well, I need 10, minimum 10. And so I was like, how can I do it over here? I really didn't want to completely take away their decorations, but I did take a lot away. Took some stalls out and a low table and some decoration and a bunch of stuff, clothesline and all that. But I thought, oh, I don't want to take it away completely. And I love the orange and blue concept. Blue for Francine, orange for whoever lives here. I forget. Peggy. Oh, and Peggy's moving. Oh, goodness. That might change things, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. So I thought it was cute to leave this and then have a little garden on each side. And it looks clean but decorated. We got a trash can here still. Um, this part, I'm still going to terraform. I got to do it later because I'm trying to figure out how to tie it into this waterfall or if this waterfall needs to move. So I'm trying to tie things in, but I think this looks good. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to transport our hybrids from the pumpkin patch over to my new um, area that is my flower farmers. Nothing has changed up here, but it needs to. It's on the list. But right now we're working on the campsite. No, really, we are, even though we're actually working on the flowers. Okay, so, and I'll do my dailies off screen probably, because that's not why we're here. So let's go ahead and do we need to empty some pockets? Is there any? Let's try to empty some pockets. I know this is kind of a ramble, but trying to give you as much of the development as I can. I also bought a buttload of panels because I thought I was going to use them, but now I'm not sure. I got like 20 of them. Oh, because I had another design in mind, but I'm not sure if we're doing that now. I'm going to hang on to the pear jam. I need to sell these flowers. Let's just drop this. I mean, we're not trying to earn any points right now. We'll get rid of the pants press and the fencing that I took down, and those I'll just sell. All right, so let's head on over. We haven't been to Nook, so we'll go see the twins. See what they have for sale today. Well, I've been rambling. So, how was your day? Tell me in the comments how your islands are going. And do you experience this whole design domino effect? It seems like if I want to change one thing, it's like the whole island has to change. It's pretty crazy. All right, we'll just sell these suckers that I've gotten over the last couple of days. So we have some room. As far as goals, I think I have all of this. I think so. I'll have to check later. I'm super excited to get into September. I I haven't done many videos in the last couple of weeks. I did one yesterday, and then I'm doing one today. Also, we're gonna have to probably downsize this kitchen and move it forward a little bit. Maybe change the cafe up a bit. I'm not sure. In order to have room for an entrance. Okay, so the goal today is to move this flower garden. So let's just get after it. These orange guys have not produced black flowers for me, and I'm considering starting a new train for it because I need black flowers. I do. Right, let me pause for a second. I need to look up, I either can get rid of the yellow or the white? I think it's the okay, white is an end game purple, so I do not need white. We'll be selling that. We have our special purples off of the yellows. Oh, what am I doing? Come on, turn already. You got a pink. I'm not sure about that pink, Mom, but we do need these yellows to continue to make purples. I don't know where this purple came from, so I want to be careful and not pick it up. We'll go ahead and pick up the special purples. Try to make sure I'm really clean. So we have 1, 2, 3, and the whites will be trashed. 4, 5. We have 5. So one more will fill up one side. So we'll go ahead and pick up one more. Not sure if we could fit it all in our pockets. Maybe the better thing would be to bring the tulips over. Because I just need my black tulips. I think I have everything else. And then that right then at Francine's house could be all. Oh no, these are pansies. Well, could be pansies on one side and windflowers on the other. Is this right? I think I totally messed this up. Look, I got a pansy with 2 windflowers. I did something wrong there. Not sure what am I up to? I don't know. And then I'm cloning this one. And that's just an extra special purple. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I think I did something wrong here. I think I mixed metaphors. Alright, let's just take what we have and we'll come back. Figure that out. I should have put my tube down so we're not hauling the mail from one end of the island to the next. Alright. Let's do this. And maybe changing the order of these will help. Sometimes it's the order, or sometimes you just get a bad seed. It happens. It most definitely happens. And then we're trying to get more blue hyacinths. And the whites and the pink are trash. The yellows are making me special purples. But I think instead of putting my purple mums here so that I know for sure what's going on, what's being produced from where, I'm going to put the tulips here. I should have put the purple hyacinth there, and then all my oranges would be together. I might change that. And then here we'll put our special purples. But yeah, sometimes changing the order of the flowers, I've heard, makes a difference. I don't know. Who knows these things, what's true and what's not? All right, so we can put the white. All right, let's look. The white pansies make blue, and then you put a special, a seeded red with it to make a special red. I think I accidentally mixed my flowers here. So they were just cloning. They weren't actually suckers, they were cloning. Alright, so let's keep the white. Yeah, we'll keep the white because we're still trying to make blue. I mean, I think we have blue, but I'm not sure. Alright, so we got the pansies, white pansies there. And we have this black one that I don't think I have room for it. Let's just put it right here for now. We just need to drop it down. Okay. Now let's go back and get the rest of our hybrids. It's going to be nice not having to go from one end to the other for the flowers. They'll all be in the general vicinity. It would have been nicer if it had been right in the bottom floor of the neighborhood. All right, so this is fine. Since we need to be super careful, I think I'm just going to do this one at a time. I'll take these two. I don't know what's going on with these other flowers. I must have been cloning. I don't know. All right, so I've got my blue, red, special red, my blue seed red, and blue that's supposed to make me a special red. I think what happened is I made a special red here, but then my wind flowers, I don't know what they are. I'm supposed to be making blue with these white ones. I don't know what those are. That's the problem. So you got to be really clean and gotta be really clean about things. So I may have to just trash these because I don't know what they are. Oh, I'm pretty sure that these two are special. Well, but do I have a blue? I don't have a blue. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to trash these and try again. Start over with that part. So yeah, that's right, Drago. I'm running across the island. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So what do we have? We've got these pansies where it's a blue, a seed, and a blue. So we're good there. I feel like this is right. And then the white mums, we're getting rid of these. We're keeping, we're kind of taking a step back. So those white windflowers will make a blue. And if I don't have blue windflowers, then that's where I am in the chain of things. I think what happened is I saw a blue pansy and thought that I was ready to go to the next step. Peanut, well, why don't you just talk to me since you're in my way? What's the latest? You lost your voice? Oh no, but you're a pop star. Let's give you a present. That deserves a present. I believe I have a clam on me. Yes, for you, my sweet peanut. My sweet little peanut. Yes. Sweet little peanut needs a big giant clam. Paper boy cap. Oh, well, thanks for the change in outfit. Even though it doesn't really look kind of dumb. Mafia. Mafia hat. All right. So, yeah, I think this, I think this is it can't be a special pansy. Do I have, oh, I do. I think this is a special red and I'm cloning it. That's what I think. And then I'm gonna go with that. But then the windflowers, the red windflower, I don't have a blue. So this has to be seed, right? So I think I'm going to keep the red pansy. And I think it is, although I would need a seed, but I'm past that. I'm past that. So I think this is a special red. Should I keep it? It's a risk. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm just going to leave it here. I am. And then for now. And this is a special purple. I'm just going to leave it for now because I just don't know what these are. And then this, I'm not sure what it is either. So I'm going to sell it. I think I'm going to cut my losses and sell it. I really technically only needed to clear this area, but I figured might as well move the whole flower operation. So I think I'm going to move these over here because I'm scared to get rid of them. I might come back and change my mind. It, um, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I know this one is very questionable, so we'll get rid of that one. But these, I'm not sure what they are. I'm just going to leave them for now. And then that takes care of this area. And then I wonder, should I move? I'm thinking maybe I would move the Able Sisters down here and then put the museum up top. I think that might be more interesting. Do I have room? Because right now I'm taking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. For if I was to keep the exact same design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What did I say? Did I say 9? It's 9 down there the way it is. And I mean, it doesn't have to be this big, but it'd be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it's bigger. It's bigger. But I could maybe do it with less. Do I need this walkway? That's the question. I need to think on how I want to, because this area will be open, but it's not enough to do one big strip of pumpkins. I could, it would kind of break things, but I could put my orange trees here, and then I'd have a little more room to come over. What do you guys think? It wouldn't make it feel as enclosed. It still might. It still might. I've also kind of been, well, I can't do it here. I've been kind of straddling the walkway, so you have to go through it. It's kind of cute. I could maybe move the pumpkin patch forward. Oh, look at me. I'm dominoing. I'm dominoing. All right, I don't need to fix this part right now. Well, I do kind of need to. I need to know if I have room to move the trees. All right, so if I moved it so that we could put trees over here, do we want to do that? It's the only one that would be like that. But it is across the river, so who cares? Am I doing that? See, I'm doing it here. I did it here to fix my alignment. I did. Ooh, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, and I have a space up front that is not big enough to just move the whole thing. So, I'm thinking I could move this forward at least to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have room for 4 trees. And then, or I could put the trees up front here and do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, which makes this 6, because you can have 10 trees per. So you could do 3, 3 and 3 here, maybe. Maybe do 3 and 3, or yeah, I wouldn't have enough room to put them all on this end. Yeah, I couldn't put them all on this end, so probably maybe I put my orchard here. I wouldn't even have to move the pumpkins, really. Maybe yeah. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna move these orange trees and then move that over. So I created another level of domino design. All right, so I'm going to move these trees and I'll be right back. All right, I have an idea what I'm going to do with the trees, but it is subject to change because I'm thinking about the spacing and I'm going to move this cliff over and then move the girls and the Blathy and Brewster over, but I am not 100% sure how much I need between these two and the campsite in order to do my plan. There's some flex in there, so I'm just gonna push it as far over as I can temporarily, and then I think we'll have to come back and just kind of fine tune it a little bit. But for right now, we just need to move these trees. So what I'm thinking is spacing them out to where it's 3, 3, and 3. 3, 3, and 4. 3, 3, and 4 is what I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You could go there. And then I want to be able to see my pumpkins. So maybe have a 2. Yeah, maybe have a 2, walkway there, and then do 1, 2, and 3. If I space it any more than that, then I'm not going to be able to bring the cliff over. You got to imagine this cliff is going to come all the way over here. So might be good to have put this hedge back. I'm not sure if I can build. I know I can't build the cliff up to the tree. So uh, yeah, maybe have a hedge. And I put these hedges in here. The main reason is um, so that the fruit falls outward and not in between. It's a little easier. And then this will land like right at the edge. That's a nice amount. And then will that be a nice amount for blathers? Like if we, well, really the cliff goes all the way back here. So we're probably going to push this back, maybe. Yeah, we're probably going to push it back because I really like how the twins are. Yeah, we're probably going to push this back. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're going to push this back. So it doesn't matter if this lands with the trees. It won't line up. And possibly we'll move this, kind of center this orchard over. Or I might move these trees over here. But this works for now. It gets it out of our way and is somewhat of a design that works. All right. And we actually have another orange orchard. So these trees these are just a count. And I think it's cool to have orange pumpkins and orange trees together to be matchy matchy. Oh, I should have started from the back. I should have started from the back so I could see what I'm doing. But that gives me my 10. It's not, I mean, this isn't too bad. I would love to put a tree here, but the beach or here even, I don't know if it would let me. I could try. Let's try. Let's see. It wastes the fruit, but who cares? All right, here I know it's going to tell me no. Because you got to have one space all around. Yep, see, no place to plant. Okay, so, oops. And here I think it'll say the same thing. Boy, sorry for my voice. I'm really stuffed up today. And two of my uncles passed away, and they're having both funerals today. It's been kind of a rough day. Okay, I kind of like that better. And then, although it kind of is in the way of this bench, but I could move the bench. I could totally move the bench right here. Let's see if I can move another one over here. It'd be cool. I think it might not let me. Nope. Okay, so that's as far as it goes. That didn't look right anyway. But let's line these trees. I know I said I wanted it further away, but this is gonna be okay. It's gonna be our design. It's gonna feel enclosed. It's not exactly the same, but Sometimes a design change is a good thing. Makes you think about things different and ends up being better than what you originally came up with. Okay, and then let's put these hedges in. And then I like that you have to go through the trees. I probably would do a hedge here and here and here, because that's going to be a nightmare trying to get fruit out of that. Okay, and then is there a hedge there? Nope. We'll put a hedge there. And there isn't one there. Oh, I need one more hedge. It's always one more, right? All right, we're going to need to find a hedge there eventually. That's something we can clean up later. We could. This looks kind of silly right here. I think let's put this hedge back here where it's difficult. Yeah, I think that looks nicer. Maybe I'll put flowers there or something. I don't know. This, now there's 3 and 2. I'd kind of rather have this tree up front, and I'll show you why. Did I run out of fruit power? I did. I did. All right, this is what I came up with, and I think it looks pretty good. So I kind of flipped it over and scrunched it. So we're doing 2, and then 4, and then 4. And you have to go through the trees, which I love. And this may not be permanent, but I think it looks nice. And I put 3 up here because it looks better in the entrance to only have 2 back here. And then maybe we'll put something here. I don't know. And I may have to move the cliff over, or I may move the cliff back. Who knows? But for now, I think this looks nice. Nice and enclosed and functional. And so the next thing we need to do is dig up those potatoes. So, and these trees and these rocks. So we'll go ahead and do that. But my pockets are full. All right, this is going to take some time, but we're going to clear that space out. And then when we come, we're almost at an hour. So when we come back, that space will be cleared and we'll do a little bit of terraforming and then we'll start figuring out how far over to move the museum and the girls, the tailors. Sell all these bushes and flowers. Keep the potatoes, of course. We can always get more bushes from Leaf, our farm supplier. I think I decided to get rid of that. Okay. All right, I'll walk you on out to the airport. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this development of the campsite. And we will have episode 3 tomorrow. As usual, I ask you to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when the next video comes out. It means nothing to you and everything to me. And have a great day and have fun with your own island. See you next time.